Hello everyone and welcome. I am Nauman Mufti. Today I will present the fifth episode of my memoir, Pakistan of My Youth. The title is Snowber and the Accidental Class Monitor. Snowber and I were now in third grade. For the past 3 years, my daily routine was to walk towards school alone until I passed Shatar Manzil. There, by the roadside, Snowber and her mom would be waiting for me. From that point onwards, Snowber and I went to school together. Now I'll tell you how I became an accidental class monitor. As a young child, I developed some hearing difficulties after getting streptomycin injections for an illness. Ironically, these hearing difficulties led me to become the class monitor. How? I will explain. Miss Lulu, our class teacher, was passionate for us to learn the proper British accent. She told us that the letter R in words such as here, there, where was silent. To accomplish that, she wanted us to memorize a simple sentence. There are 7 days in a week. But the class still sounded out the R. That made her very frustrated until she heard me. I wasn't saying the R at all. You see, I thought the teacher was saying bara, a word that my dad used to summon a waiter. Miss Lulu liked the way I was saying it and asked me to step forward and say it for the whole class. Satisfied with my rendition, she told the class to repeat the sentence after me. Now the whole class was repeating my version of there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days in a week. Miss Lulu was very pleased. She said to me, Noman, I will make you the class monitor right this minute. My job was to have the class repeat the sentence after me while she was going for a meeting. I thought for a moment. The prospect of managing the whole class of 30 kids without the teacher was scary, to say the least. But miss, I said, what if the kids start talking and not listen to me? Then what do I do? Then you report them to me and I'll punish them when I return, assured Miss Lulu. And then she added, you can ask the kid who misbehaves to stand on the bench. With that, Miss Lulu left for her meeting. As soon as Miss Lulu left, the class was no longer interested in the lesson and started to talk. Initially, they talked in whispers, and then they became louder and louder. Fearing that the noise will soon let us all in trouble, I asked, and then pleaded with them to keep quiet. When that did not work, I panicked. I decided to use my singular authority to punish the troublemaker. I looked around and saw that Snowbird was making the most noise. Therefore, I asked her to stand on the bench. She gave me a look that made me realize that I had made a big mistake. Still staring, her face turned red, and then she stood up slowly on the quiet. But I had an uneasy feeling. After a minute or so, I asked her to step down. She did, but her expression did not change a bit. Instantly, I was very concerned about hurting Snowbird's feelings. Soon the bell rang and announced the end of the day. Yes, it was the end of the school day, but I knew that my trouble had just begun. However, I wasn't ready for what happened next. This concludes today's episode. If you like today's story, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends and family. It is Allah Hafiz for now until we meet again.